Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Trevor Ariza, Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the center. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotation.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
So the Lakers win the tip. Now James. Here's Davis. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Butler against Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Davis, the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Lakers have possession. Davis surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Davis. Lets it go from deep. Here's Drummond. And finally they hit one. Drummond's got his team on the board to start the game for Los Angeles. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's Adebayo. Over Drummond. No good off the back of the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here is Robinson. Pass to Nunn, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nunn against Schroeder. Passes it to Davis. And the shot goes in. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Butler following the basket by Anthony Davis. Butler with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy. lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And that one drops.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Now, here's none. Ariza, right side, over Davis. And that one goes long.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Down low. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Agile feet of Drummond. He's like a dancing bear out there. Nice roll off the pick.
Nunn passes to Butler. Back to Nunn. James with some nice D. Lakers leading by 6. And it's Davis at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ariza.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Now here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Dragic. Now the pass to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the paint, here's Horton Tucker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.